Hello, LT Volk here with episode 6 of Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode playthrough. In the previous episode, we traveled on the Risen Road, killing a whole bunch of gnolls and hyenas, and we saved two Zentrum traders from Flint and her group. We also moved to the Waukeen's Rest, this inn right here that was raided by goblins and drow, and we were able to save Counselor Floric and another unfortunate guy that was trapped in the room. Anywho, let's continue forth. I kinda moved out of the way because this lady keeps talking and kinda messes with my funky flow. Alrighty. Let's talk to all of these dead enemies here.
Excellent armor.
And we found some nice gear for my guy. Now got 17 AC and looks pretty sharp. Let's speak with the dead here.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Zayrin.
What was your profession?
Male.
Why were you at the inn?
Raid. Retrieval. For the absolute.
Where were you trying to take the Duke?
Take to Moonrise Towers.
Was the raid successful?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know. The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
But it's pretty funny where he says that his occupation is male.
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious.
Oh. Alright, just not what I meant to do there, Shadowheart. Anywho, as I was saying, the drow, his occupation is male, meaning that's he's the lowest of the low on the totem pole. Let's talk to this goblin raider.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Why were you after the Duke?
Absolute. Wants him.
Did you leave any survivors?
Slaves. Good. Raid.
Was your mission successful?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
How did you die?
Fell. Dagger. Neck. Stupid.
Who are you?
Grog. Hunter.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Alrighty. I think there is another corpse, actually an ally, that we can talk to. And then we'll retrieve the dowry for Benrin, and then go back or find out the Zent Hidout, and then go back to the Grove. That's what I meant to say. Alright, Flame and Fist Mercenary, what you got to say?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What happened to the Duke?
The corpse remains silent. She doesn't know.
Do you know of any survivors?
Dead or dying.
Who are you?
Gauntlet. Marilla. Flaming Fist.
Where are you from?
Baldur's Gate.
Alright. Don't really have much to say, do you? But one thing we're gonna do before we are venture forth is grab Lae'zel from camp. And let's see if the new system from patch 6 works well for that.
Speak.
I'd like you to join me.
Make space, and my might is yours.
Alright, so she's gonna take Karlach's place.
Ready for battle.
There we go. Really cool. And the reason I'm doing that is we can get a little bit of approval from her in the Zent Hidout. Let's try to clear this fire here. No, still got some damage out of it, but it's alright. We'll probably take a long rest.
I need healing.
Take a long rest in a while after we go through the Zent Hideout. Okie dokie. It's got a dead ox here. Got a dead goblin raider with some items. And should be
monsters everywhere. Kill.
gonna persuade it. Look at me. I'm not a monster. Alright. Should be auto success unless we roll a 1. There we go.
No. You're not one of them at all. I was ready to run you through. My mistake, friend.
It's alright. What happened here?
An attack. Monsters. Little ones and taller ones. They took the shiny one. He killed many.
Did you kill the goblin in the stable?
Yes. It was screaming, waving around its metal. I made him stop screaming.
Do you know the dead ox outside?
Him? He was the biggest. Now I'm the biggest.
Alright. Good job there, Ox. And I believe the dowry stuff is in here somewheres. No. Let's see. Go into our journal. And where is the dowry? Rescue the trapped man. Barn somewhere near the tavern. Could have sworn it was in one of these. Maybe I need a persuasion check or something like that. Nope, nope. In here?
This is the spot Rugen marked. Doesn't look like much.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see.
The haystack.
Looks like there's a chest buried in that hay.
So we're gonna take all of these items and take them to Bandarin. Jump across this fire for me.
What's in here?
Alright. This should finish up this quest line here for Bandarin. Get us a little extra XP. I found the dowry. Here.
I know this doesn't change anything, but it helps. Thank you. I need some time alone with her. To say goodbye.
Alright. Good luck to you, Bandarin. All the best.
So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Now I'm gonna just throw another healing word on Shadowheart, because they seem to be running through this fire. And you can like throw the water to temporarily quench it, but it's kinda a pain and takes time, so we're just gonna ignore it. They can get damaged. Alright, any items here? No. Let's move the boxes out of the way and enter the building.
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger!
Recite Rugen's passphrase. Little serpent, long shadow.
Oh, hell, dwarfs! I thought you were flaming fist. Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon, so if you're looking to trade, you'd best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
Thank you there, guy. Shouldn't have. Anywho, let's go in. There's the hatch. And there is that. Oh, misclicked. My bad. There we go. Gonna move on down here, loot some items. Supplies are always good. Take this letter down here. And then we'll continue on. Let's see, where is that other entrance? No. Oh, this guy right here. It's been a while since I've played.
Look at that.
Alright, and we got another waypoint here. So I think actually we're just gonna go back to the Grove. No, we'll do the Zent Hidout. There we go. Just go with our original plan. Just have a whole bunch of supplies here. Supplies are always good. And then talk to the Zents. They should let us in for helping out Ruger
That's
and
far
Ollie.
enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
Hold on. That's the lad who saved us from the gnolls. Let him in.
You revealed our location. That tongue gets any looser, Rugen, I'll cut it out. Come down then. Seems you're a friend of the family.
Yes, sir. And here we can actually just run past all of the traps that are put right here without having to worry about it. And here we can talk to this guy and get another side quest. Alright, Bram.
Free me now, and I'll see that my patron rewards you.
Well, don't you cut a fine figure? Want your portrait done? If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness.
You have a pet artist?
Let's say we're his patrons, yeah? Found him wandering the wilds alone. He needs protection. And if his paintings cover our costs, so much the better, eh?
Protection? It sounds a bit more like kidnapping.
Are you looking to buy him? I'm open to offers, mate. Threats? Not so much.
I'm gonna use the Bard Persuasion here. If this artist were to tragically expire, his portfolio would become finite. therefore priceless. And get a little bit of help from Shadowheart. Alright, success.
What? Kill him and the price of his drawings goes up? Bloody clever, that. Go on, then. But don't kill him here. He's going to be a bleater. I know it.
Alrighty, where is the artist? There he is. Let's talk to him.
I can't say I've ever been bought before. How much did I fetch? No, don't tell me. There's nothing so depressing as learning one's true value. Well, you should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oscar Fevras, at your service.
I am the Volk at yours.
A genuine pleasure. I'm in your debt, as is my patron. My betrothed, I should say. Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little, falling out.
You recall a recent scandal. A patriarch of Baldur's Gate who wished to marry a commoner.
Actually, we're gonna use the Bard one. Ah, patrons dallying with their dashing artisans. A tale as old as art itself.
Quite. It seems we are destined to doomed romances, are we not?
She offered me a future. And so, in a fit of madness, I told her of my past. Of the woman I'd loved before she found me. Love still, in truth. She was less than pleased. I made a timely retreat into the countryside. To paint and clear my head. To choose, I suppose.
I must know how this tragic tale ends. What option did you choose?
Oh, absolutely none. Fame and wealth suit me very well, no doubt. And yet, I think of that first love, and I hesitate. Likely I'm going mad. Regardless, we have more immediate concerns. Your reward once I've returned to the city, for one. Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Ease the discomforts of the road some.
I can spare a little. Let's give him 200 gold
A
pieces.
hero to the hilt. Seek me out in the city, truly. Beneath my brush, you'll live forever. Until Baldur's Gate, then.
See you later. And now we can talk to the trader here again and buy some items. Alright, Bram. Oh, no, don't wanna loot anything from here.
Something I can help you with?
I wanna trade.
Fancy that? So do I.
Alrighty, so we got the barter. I'm gonna add all of our wares that I tagged. And we're gonna take some thieves' tools. 2 of them. And let's see if we got any good dyes here. Yeah, there we go. Harlequin black and white. We'll take 6 of those. And take the rest in gold. Looks good.
Can't show you the good stuff till Zaris gives the say-so, mind. Friends of the Zent only.
Alright. Zaris, why don't you allow me to get some good items from this guy. And I think she should give me the crossbow for helping with Ali and Rugen here.
I owe you one for saving my people. The Zentarim look out for their own, even if it's Rugen. That's worth some coin. And my thanks. Our trader can show you some of our more exotic items now, but don't delay. This place is likely to be rubble soon.
Rubble? What are you planning to do?
Someone kidnapped a duke, right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will need someone to blame. I don't plan on it being us.
Alright, there we go. Got a nice crossbow out of it. And now this trader should have some better items.
Something I can help you with?
I want to trade.
Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
Alright, let's see. What do we need? We'll take a couple potions of invisibility. We'll take all of them. What else? No, no, no. The Jolt Vest. Possibly. No, we're not gonna buy that. Titan String Bow. There we go. And that should be it. Yep. Here you go. Oh, dang. No, no, no. That's too much. We'll be back. Let's rebalance that. Take the potions.
Pleasure.
And that should be good. And now we can just return to the Emerald Grove. But before we go in and do all of our quests, let's take a long rest. Got this grease spot from the fight where we fought the goblins. Let's do that. Long rest. Talk to everybody again. See if they got anything interesting to say. Karlak?
What's on your mind?
You and Mizora seem to know each other. How?
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
Do you think she'll keep coming after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
I can see why we're so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
And I changed the subject. That's it. Alright. Rest up, Karlak. Shadowheart.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
I want to talk about all that happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Alright. Nothing really. You don't have anything interesting to tell me, do you? Astarion? Got anything to say?
Yes.
What do you think is waiting for us at Moonrise Towers?
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
Okie dokie. Lae'zel.
Speak.
No. Lae'zel doesn't have anything to say. Well
met.
Will also doesn't have anything to say. Gale.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
You know what, Gale? You
Delighted.
can come
Though
with me.
Someone else will need to watch the cook pot, of course.
And you're gonna replace Will.
Back in the thick of things at last. Oh, how exciting.
There we go. And now we'll take our long rest. Auto select the supplies, works pretty well now. And full rest.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
I can't believe I didn't see it. We even found the boar you snacked on.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Why didn't you tell me?
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
I do. I believe you.
Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear.
Fine. But not a drop more than you need.
Really? Of course. Not one drop more. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
It's like a shard of ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
That's enough.
Hmm? Oh, of course. That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy.
I'm looking forward to seeing you fight.
Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
Alright. Unfortunately, by allowing him to bite us, I get a -1 to every roll debuff. So let's talk to everybody and then we'll take a long rest without any supplies just to get rid of it. And hopefully see another scene. Alright, Karlak.
Copper for your thoughts?
Got anything to say? No? Alright. Talk to Astarion here. He's the only one.
Good morning. How do you feel?
I'm fine. I just feel a little woozy.
It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn. Like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers.
Is that how you can stand in the sun? Because you're not a true vampire?
Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
What's causing this? The Mind Flayer's parasite?
That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
So we're traveling with a vampire, are we?
Of course we are.
Word of warning, Astarion. I taste absolutely awful.
I'd just better not wake in the night to find fangs at my throat.
I trust him. He won't hurt us.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty to work together as a team.
Fine. He stays till he's no longer of use. Besides, my flesh is not so easily tasted. Unless, of course, I have offered it.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Actually, Astarion, we're gonna take another long rest. Oh. There we go. Long rest.
Damn thing. It has to open, surely. It has to do something.
Shadowheart's attention is consumed by a strange box that she turns over in her hands. The box is inscribed with glyphs similar to those used by the Githyanki.
A Githyanki artifact. How did you come by that?
In an instant, Shadowheart hides the box from view.
It's nothing, trust me. Beautiful evening, isn't it?
I suppose it is.
You can really appreciate the darkness out here in the wilds. Not like in the city, where they keep lamps burning all hours. It's not natural.
I do like the dark. It's peaceful.
Quite right. On that note, I think I'd like some time alone, if you don't mind. To meditate. We'll talk soon.
Alright, sounds good. Carla, got anything new to
Copper for
say?
your thoughts.
No? No. Alright, let's take that long rest. And you can actually take long rest without any supplies, though that's not gonna restore any health or any of your spell slots, but you can move on, like get rid of certain effects that last until long rest, like the lethargic from Astarion biting me, or to move story along. So we're gonna take that. There we go. Now we're ready. Should be ready to continue on into the goblin. Not the goblin, the Druid Grove. Alright. Let's leave the camp.
Tell me, Lae'zel, when you say we might be purified at your creche, what does that mean exactly?
Augusta will affix the Zapisk, the purifier, to our heads.
Its magic will quell the pain in an instant.
There we go. Got a little information from Lae'zel about the creche.
You have my attention.
And now Gale's gonna cast the mage armor on himself. There we go.
Let's get going. How much farther can I go?
Let's continue forth. Here we're just gonna go to the guy that Lae'zel wanted to see. about the Githyanki that he spotted, or supposedly spotted. And we're gonna help the guy here who is training, which should get approval from Lae'zel as well. So actually, let's do that first. Talk to him.
Step, parry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing.
Interesting technique. Having some trouble?
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
I'm gonna use our insight. No wonder you're struggling. You have no balance. Space your feet further apart. And as always, Shadowheart's gonna help out. Alright, success.
I'll try and brace them better. Like so. Step, brace, parry, swing. Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
One last thing. Don't shout out your moves like that. Spoils the surprise for your foe.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
Keep training. In time, you'll make short work of any goblins.
Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
You're welcome. And Lae'zel's got an inspiration out of it. Let's talk to Gale here.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Rather important, no less. Alright, go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffuse the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. In short, I've grown to trust you.
That's very gratifying to hear.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
What kind of condition?
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Your illness causes you to consume raw magic? I'm gonna need the details.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
I'd be happy to help.
You have my thanks. And fear not. Your implicit trust is well placed and will be rewarded with any and all means at my disposal. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Sure thing there, Gale. In fact, let's go talk to the trader real quick and grab one of the items. Alright. And first, actually, let's give this guy to Gale. Because he's gonna be able to use it really well.
So might as well.
There we go.
Indolence breeds madness.
And let's see, Shadowheart.
Let's get on with it.
Eager for battle.
Or rather, yeah, there we go. The Watcher's Guide. We'll give it to my character. Tag this as wares. And keep it there. And give this item to my character as well.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Alright, Aaron.
Need anything else?
Yeah. Actually, I need
Of
some
course,
magical
but
items.
please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Let's go into the barter screen. Dragon's Grasp, 150, 230. I'm just trying to find, to look for the items that Gale can use that don't cost an arm and a leg. Yeah. Now we should just continue forth here.
Sylvanus be with you.
Alright. Let's talk to the Zoro guy.
Slow down.
Who is right around here. And actually, if you do some more of the items or some more of the side quests around here, when Gale tells him about his condition, he mentions all of them. Alright, Zoro.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Hold it, Lae'zel. I'll see to this one.
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Enough! Stand down. I won't tell you again.
Kichoki. Fine.
You can breathe again. I won't let her hurt you.
Thanks. What do you want from me?
Information. Where did you see the Githyanki?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side. And I just ran.
The map. Show me.
Thank you for your help. And apologies for my companion.
No hard feelings.
Alright, and now Lae'zel's gonna air out her grievances.
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Subordinate? No, we're partners. You'll treat me with respect.
Kenyak, your tantrum proves you no wiser than a hatchling. The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Haha! Did you say tiefling?
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run.
No. It's Faerun. What do you mean, purification?
The Kresh holds the Zaythisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Alright, sounds good. And now, Lae'zel, you can just go back to camp and we're gonna swap you out for Karlach.
Soldier?
Alright, we're heading out.
Party. What should I do?
Lae'zel will leave.
Excellent. Let's go.
There we go. That's very convenient. Love how Larian keeps making small improvements like that. It's just quality of life stuff.
Fit in my pack.
So now, let's continue talking to all of the people here, gain some more approval.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two.
Be strong and watch over your kin. In trust, there is victory.
Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
You're welcome, guy. Alright, and here we can talk to the Hungry Ox to get some more information about some items.
Be gone. I am hungry.
Oh, I guess it's the Boar Ox.
Another one. What are you under there then? Ant? Or ox?
What are you talking about?
The keepers of this place. They change their form to fit their need. They become birds, to hunt on the wing. Bears to tear flesh with teeth. But for me, only oxen, only same old hay. And I cannot even eat it, because the horned ones hide their shiny bits inside.
Shiny bits? Did tieflings put something in your hay?
Hiding things. Thinking they're clever. Not clever. Sometimes I eat the shiny bits, and they have to go looking for them on the other end.
Very good to know.
If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
There we go, some XP and some items. Let's see what's in there. Just some gold. And let's drop this item. We don't need it. There we go. And let's talk to this strange ox right here.
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
There is something strange about this ox. What is it? And get some help from Shadowheart. Alright, success.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
There is more to you than meets an eye. Care to explain?
No. You are incapable.
Come on, old chap. I'm a devil for gossip.
I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this. Move.
Alright there, strange ox.
Here for you.
Fair enough. Let's, what are we gonna do next? Oh, let's talk to Damon. Or actually, Saza. Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm gonna buy the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
There we go.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Gonna stab between the crossbow and the goblin.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You, move!
This won't avenge Canon. It won't change anything. Alright. And should be a pretty easy success. There we go.
You're right.
I wish you weren't, I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
She still has a story to tell. One I want to hear.
Gods, you're exhausting. Fine then.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Alrighty.
Bunch of softies.
And Gale's got a comment about this.
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course, an establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments.
I've heard superstitious innkeeps muttering about Yawning Portal. What is it?
An inn in Waterdeep. Oh, never a dull moment there. Adventurers come from all over Faerun to try their luck down the well. Leads into the Undermountain, you see, full of death, danger, and vast amounts of treasure. Hard to resist.
What was the standoff about?
Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room.
What happened next?
I stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again. In a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. Ah, drink to that.
Alright, Gale. Alright, Saza.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
I just saved your life. Show some gratitude.
They'll peel your face off and nail it to a wall. I ain't scared of some guard. Stick a dozen arrows in me and Priestess Guard'd still patch me up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyarg.
Booyarg. The goblin word for magic. Primitive to a fault, but not entirely without merit.
Well, I'd certainly like to meet her.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
You already told me what I need to know. I'll find the priestess myself.
Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on ya. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are.
Not a chance. You can rot in that cage.
Suit yourself. Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like.
Goblins are kinda very unpleasant. Alright, but here we got some more items that are free for the taking. So we're gonna take that. Loot this. Yeah, it's actually good cheese. Looked kinda rotten. Let me see if we can talk to some more of these people.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Alright. I don't really care about your advice. Arca.
Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't.
No, I am not. Alright, but here we've got Damon, who can help Karlach with her engine. Let's talk to him.
Thought I sensed an inferno around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Where should we look for infernal iron?
I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. I can show you where I'd look.
Alright. We'll keep our eyes open for some iron.
Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up.
I do indeed. Let's see. I'll take this safeguard shield. And a hand crossbow if you've got one. No, you don't. Yeah, I think that's about the only item that's worth it. So here you go. Some gold for your trouble, and we're gonna be on our way.
Forged from the heart.
Alrighty. And here is an old lady, Auntie Ethel. What do you got to say?
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
There is no need. I'm fine, really.
Sorry, love. I just lose the run of myself sometimes. I must say, though, you're looking mighty peaky. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Just bone weary after a difficult day.
Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up. Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
What harm? Show me your wares.
Nay, bother.
Alright. What do you have for me there? I'm gonna take all of these elixirs of giant strength. And oil of accuracy, dagger root, some potions, all of them actually. And that should be alright. Yep.
Take care now, sweetie.
Alright, thank you.
You're an idiot.
And here... Actually, I think this is a good spot to end this episode. In the next episode, we're gonna continue talking to all of the people here. We'll talk to Aradin and his group. We're gonna talk to these two people, Zavlor, and a couple other characters before continuing into the inner sanctum of the Grove.
Right.
Anyways, thank you for watching and hopefully see you soon.